let's talk about how it has been living in the UK. It is my last day in London and it's so bright right here, especially with like my white shirt. Here's outside my dorm. This is where all the trains go past on like the Euro rail, or I forget what it's called, but like the train that goes to like Paris and stuff. So I always have that view. I don't know if I properly ever showed my room. We'll do a little room tour later, but right now I am packing up because it is my last day in London, which, you know me, you know London isn't really my favorite, so I am excited, and this room has been an experience for sure, and it's also been an experience packing up right now, so I thought I would just like record a little bit. It is currently, I think it's almost 3. Yeah, it's 2:48 right now, so I've been up for a while. I got up around 8 a.m. because I needed to start packing, and my brother and I had gone on a vacation for a week. He came to Europe and we went to Switzerland and Italy. So I sent some stuff back with him when he went back to America, but I'm actually going to Jamaica to meet with my mom and my aunts, and so I'm packing, but I have to pack everything because I'm moving out of my dorm. So it's been an adventure for sure. I've had to buy another suitcase and that's filled. This will close. I just have my bag propped weird because I had to get stuff out of it, and I bought this bubble wrap today. I had to buy this bubble wrap because I had to wrap some of the gifts I got people, and then some of the kitchen stuff that I want to bring home. This bag right here, I have to figure out if I want to ship it. It has like a bunch of the stuff I had to buy because my kitchen never came with an oven. So we never had an oven over there. We only had a stove top, and we never got any skillets. So I had to go out and buy some skillets, and I also had to buy a toaster. And so now I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to get them back. I bought this suitcase thinking that I was going to be able to put it in there, but I didn't realize how much stuff I still had. I wish I would have sent more with my brother, but oh well, it's done. Right now, I think I'm about to leave, and let's go to the post office and see how much it will cost for international shipping. I've heard it's a lot, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it. If it's too much, then I might just take the L and leave some of this stuff behind, which is really annoying, especially because I don't want to leave it to the dorm here because they have treated us so poorly this entire time. Like, if you ever stay at NYU London, just know that Urbanist King's Cross, if you get into a double where it's my bed and then my roommate's bed, she moved out a while ago, but if you're ever in one of these style rooms in Urbanist, know that you're gonna have a lot of problems. Like, our power was always going out, our room is super hot. If one person has a problem with the key and they fix her key, then it messes up your key and you have to go back. It's just like a whole thing. So if you ever have to stay in one of these dorms, don't pick Urbanist for a double. Anyway, let's go to the post office and see how much this will cost, and maybe I'll ship it back home. If not, I take the L. I just got out of the post office, which is in that express store. Got my receipt in there. So that was a lot more stressful than I thought it was going to be, but also went a lot more smoothly than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, it was like a mix of both. It's just weird because I've never done anything like this before. I needed the guys' help to like package the box and everything, and exactly what to do, but it was cheaper than I expected. But I did only have a few items. I hope it's worth it that I sent it, but I just really couldn't stand to leave it all behind when I bought all that stuff at the beginning, and I already have to leave like the toaster and some other stuff. So all right, let's go back and finish packing what stuff I have left. So I just realized that I shipped my skillets back, and I was planning on making lunch right now, and the only meat I have right now is chicken that I just bought yesterday because I was like, okay, I need something to eat before I leave. So basically, I can't cook the chicken. I guess I could try to cook it in like a pot. That is so irritating. Update, I lost the receipt on the way back to my dorm. Guys, things today, I tell ya, not going great. Power turned out earlier today, which was really annoying. And I'm not sure what time it turned off, but when I woke up around like 8, 9 a.m., it was off, so that was annoying. Just this whole packing situation is like stressful. Guys, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. Trying to put back on my flip-flops, and I have one of each of my flip-flops. Like, what am I doing? So now I gotta go find the proper one. Let's find it. Because that one's my shower shoe. It's not even supposed to be out here. There she is, and there's the other one. My room smells foul right now. I don't know, my roommate put some stuff in the garbage before she left. I literally tried to cover it to cover the smell. This stuff is from me, but all that's like paper and stuff, so that shouldn't stink. But anyway, it smells bad in here. Let's talk about how it has been living in the UK. Let me start off by saying, London and the UK, I'm gonna keep on separate pages, okay? Because first of all, I've heard from English people themselves, London and the UK are not the same. Kind of like how New York and America are not the same. London has its own kind of culture that is different from the vibe of the rest of the UK. So when I talk about it, I'm not judging the United Kingdom, I'm judging London. I don't like London. There's not really any redeeming factors about the place. I may blame part of that on the fact that I came at a bad time. I came here late January and I'm leaving middle of May. It's May 16th today and I leave tomorrow. So maybe I'm in a bad time frame of where it was just like always cold, and if it wasn't cold it was rainy. We had like no sunny days really. It was like always gloomy. So maybe my perspective's off. Maybe I need to be here during like the summer months or fall even. But I don't like rain, and I really don't like rain after London, and obviously it has the stereotype of a rainy city. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, then why did you go to London? Sorry guys, I'm like closing up this bag. It's busting open right now, but I had all this stuff in it before other than this Waitrose bag, so literally I just need to get this like closed. So give me 1 second and we'll come back to this. Okay, I just had to take like a 5-minute break there because the zipper messed up on my suitcase here, and then I was literally struggling to close it, and I had to end up taking out the flip-flops that I just put in there. I have literally no clue why that made it such a struggle, but yeah, so then I messed up the zipper, but I finally got it closed with the other zipper. So we'll address that issue when I have to open it when I get to either Jamaica, or hopefully not, because I put all this stuff that I need in Jamaica into the other suitcase, so hopefully this one stays closed. I don't know. I also just bent my wrist because, guys, there's too much going on. Anyway, let's get back to the premise of the video. But let me get my water. I'm gonna have to cut here because I also took my pants off in the process of this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so why did I choose London? I've been asking myself that every day. London had the best programs for my major. So I came here for film and TV, specifically the class called filmmaking at NYU. It was only here in London. The other options I think were like Prague for like actual film, like 35mm film. But basically London was the best option for what I wanted to do, because I'm not going into actual like 35mm film. I'm going into directing the actor, which was the name of the class. I think I actually said filmmaking, but I came here specifically for a class called directing the actor. It may have been better if I wasn't in this shitty dorm room. It's like really bad. Again, so many issues, and like they just never address any problems. So, but that's not London's fault. That's specifically Ernest King's Cross fault. So hopefully they address that for the other people. I also realized like I just miss a lot of things that America had, like Dunkin' and Target, like those things. The food here is really bad. I don't know. People say like, oh no, like you just need to know where to go. London, the good thing about it is that it's so multicultural, so you're gonna meet people from all around the world, and there's so many different languages being spoken here. In general, the food is bad, and British cuisine, that's not really a thing, and like beans on toast isn't my thing. So like, I'm not gonna say London has good food because it has some Italian restaurants that have good Italian food. Like, talking about British specifically, the food here isn't good. The snacks in the grocery store are not good. Also, very annoying going to the grocery store and always having to go like multiple times a week or at least once a week because things like go bad so fast, which in retrospect is a good thing because that means that it's like actual food and not killed with a bunch of preservatives. But you know, like sometimes you need your food to last more than a day or not to be going out literally the day you purchase it. And I want to also say, because everyone says this whenever I complain about London or England, but literally London, because I don't know about the rest of England, but they tell me, they're like, you know, things are gonna be different. It's a different country. Obviously, guys. But I'm talking about what I don't like here. So while I acknowledge, like, I knew things were gonna be different, obviously, but that doesn't mean I gotta like them. So I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. Oh, I hate paying in the pound. The pound kills me. It makes me feel like I have no money. I don't know. This is like, I guess, an egotistical American perspective that I think a lot of us have, especially if you haven't really traveled in Europe long term. But you kind of think, oh, the American like dollar, like that's I mean, everyone wants the dollar. And then you get around Europe and you realize, oh shoot, the American dollar is not top dog. Like, it's below the pound, it's below the euro, like it's below Swiss francs. It's just not all that. So that was crazy too. That was like a good culture shock for me. It's just this weird perspective in America where we think we're on top a lot of the times, and we're not. But also, I'm like so patriotic after living in London for so long. Like, I miss America and I'm ready to go back. Guys, there is a fly dying on my shirt. What is happening today? I don't know. Can you see that? Ew. So nasty. Like, I didn't ask for this. I also had problems with the laundry machine here today, and you guys can't even see me. I'm a mess. So, number one thing, they don't have buttered popcorn here, or in like most of Europe. Apparently that's like an American thing, and now that killed me. My favorite thing is to go to the movie theater, get a big bucket of buttered popcorn and my slushie, and go sit and watch the movie. They don't have that here. They don't. It's like sweet or salty, which is literally kettle corn. So like, don't get me started, okay? I go to the movies for buttered popcorn, not kettle corn. Anyway, so I had to deal with that too. I mean, overall, these are minor problems. I'm not getting into any like the political parts of living here because I didn't really experience that stuff. I didn't experience the healthcare system, like stuff like that. So I'm just talking about like little things that irked me about living here that makes me like, I'm never gonna live in London, hopefully. I never wanna live in London. I'm not saying England, but London specifically, no. Even though I feel like England would have some of the same issues. Like, but yeah. Also, I don't need to visit London again. Like, I've been here for like 5 months. I'm good. Don't need to come back. It was never a bucket list place in the first place. Those are my thoughts on London, so I thought we would sit down and talk about that for a little bit. I need to finish packing up. Oh, I wanted to mention too, I was at the coronation for the king. I have that vlog, but I also have like so many vlogs I still need to go through and edit. Like, I'm only on my spring break one, which was in March, and it's May. And so I'm about to edit that after I get done with you guys and like finishing packing. But so many fun vlogs coming up, and we have our last day here. So I don't know when you guys are gonna see this. It's probably gonna be a while. I also wanted to make a few more videos, but we'll see. Today's a pretty packed day, so we'll see how everything goes. I forgot to mention too that I have like allergies right now, and so that may be why I sound a little weird. I don't know if I sound weird, but I feel like I sound weird. I sounded worse a few days ago, and also why I'm like congested, and it's just, I can't. Hopefully I feel better by the time I get to Jamaica, which is tomorrow, so I don't know, we gotta speed that up. But I've been taking my meds, so let's hope that helps. Okay, yeah.